Hello everyone, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning and good evening.
Good morning, good evening, good night, good
Yes,
afternoon.
good evening.
That's the beauty of it. So I'm just waiting for everyone.
Good morning and good.
Good morning, good evening, good night, good
Yes,
afternoon.
good evening.
That's the beauty of it. So I'm just waiting for everyone.
Good morning and good.
So good morning, good evening, good night. So if you, so I'll request for everyone to mute themselves, and when you are talking, then you can. Just keep for everyone to mute stuff. And when you are talking, then so I'm just getting some echo from one of the attendant. Okay, that's better. So I have prepared the link for YouTube channel. I have prepared. Okay. So in your chat window, you can see a YouTube channel. So somebody in your family or friend, they want to watch and they are not sitting there. So you can copy and send them this link for YouTube because everyone is not able to join this link. Anyway, so we are going to start. So yeah, I have one more person in the waiting room. So first of all, I would like to thank everyone for joining the program. And okay, sorry, this is okay. I'm just waiting for everyone. Okay. Okay, welcome again. Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, and thank you everyone. I'm glad to see everyone together finally. It was hard to have everyone on these Zoom meetings, and all of you have done a great job, amazing job. I know it's very, very tough. So commitment for 6 months and then keeping up with my assignments every week, infographics and homeworks and quizzes. And so it's very difficult with the job, full-time job and family and other commitment. But with the grace of God, so everyone has been able to complete that and we are here. So what we are going to do is, what I would like to do actually is just go around the table, and if you want to just say something, few words, that will be great. So that will be amazing. I was not able to share the infographic. I have like tons, hundreds and hundreds of infographic, and I thought I'm going to create some kind of video and share it, but I've been keep posting them on my website and LinkedIn. So maybe later I'll select some of them and create a video and share with you guys. So before we start, just remember any one of you who have all of you have successfully completed. So that's a great. If you want to stay in contact, so we have alumni group on Slack. So just let me know. I will add you to so that the alumni group for Slack is 2 groups. One is for diploma and one for fellows. It's a separate because there are so many people. So you are group 5 and we have group 6 is also started. So I'm going to add you to the alumni group, and the good thing is like you can keep in contact with other people, and you have any questions about monitoring and papers and research or equipment or troubleshooting or monitoring specific cases, so you can share with your colleagues and other people. So I'm going to start. So I need you, I'm hoping that you can say some words, whatever you thought about the course and how difficult it was, and something that can benefit for the new coming the group. So I'm just going through the how I see everyone on my screen. So on my top right is Dr. Seeman Ali. So so do you want to say something?
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dr. Faisal. It's evening here.
So do you want to
Can
say?
you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you. Just few words about the course and your about everyone sitting in.
Dr. Faisal, I thank you in person so much for your being available all the time for us and answering the question. And the course has a benefit because most of the participants already work in IOM. The course make you on a straight line, and you know the how to be committed. And you directed our attention to the guidelines, and you, at least for me, you made me get back to basics, and you directed my attention to the guidelines. There are some daily details that we do it. We might think we don't need to review it in text or in a theoretical basis. There are some steps we do it, we don't know exactly what does it mean, especially in technical points and especially in parameter adjustment. That was very, very useful. And the video lectures were exceptionally useful. Resources, you arrange the resources in a way that any fellow in the future, when you need to go to something, he has the resources. So we don't waste times between the books, and we don't waste time between the articles. That was very useful points from the course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ali. Thank you. So hopefully we keep getting your questions, and
Yes, I always have questions.
and I like the interaction between you.
Sorry, Dr. Faisal, I want adding one thing. You teach me how to do the unusual tests. That was very important, and the uncommon nerves.
No, thank you. Yeah, one of the purpose of the course was to think more than you are thinking right now, because every place where there's a nerve or blood flow, you can monitor that. And the benefit of doing that is like we keep doing the same, people keeps doing the same thing again and again. And even the surgeons, they are a very experienced surgeon, they don't know you can do the monitoring and help them. So ultimately it's the helping the patient and the surgeon. So patient are the one who gets the help finally. And helping a patient, like if you pick up a change and prevent a change damage to one patient, that's very satisfying. So that's one thing I like about it.
See anyone after the IOM is not common in our region, let's say. So when you have fellows in these regions that the IOM is not routinely done in the hospital, so anyone comes and sees the work, he will at least learn it on the right way. Because when people learn things on a wrong way, it's very difficult back. Even if it was simple steps. So that was very important. You put that on a straight line and on a strict commitment. That was very useful from my point.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the next person I have is Angelica. I'm going in sequence of what I see. So.
Hey everybody. I'm kind of new to IOM. I don't have as much experience as everybody, but the course did increase my interest in it. So in the future, I look to be where you all are now. So I'm grateful for the course.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I have Megan, but I don't know if she can speak right now. I think she has some connection issue. So if you can speak right now, but if not, then you can come. I can come back to you. Okay, Terry, very active and very.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're mute. Yeah, we cannot hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. You want to disconnect and reconnect? Or? Okay. Okay. I'll go to Iman while you're doing that. Iman, okay, you're muted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you now. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. From Atlanta, Georgia. I really can't add any more than what Dr. Savan added about the course. It's wonderful. Dr. Faisal has been very flexible. The course has been very thorough in terms of everything that has to do with IONM. I was worried in the beginning that it was going to be over the top of my head, but it was actually gradually, it started from the bottom up. So it wasn't anything more than I could handle. And I really appreciate him being very flexible because it is a 6-month program. So, and the amount of work, it was for someone who works and has a family, it was a little bit, tough, maybe a little bit, but I can't say, enough good things about Dr. Faisal and his, willingness to be so flexible in terms of everything. So I really appreciate that. I'm just really thankful for this course and for Dr. Faisal, and I'm so happy I got to interact with everybody and get the feedback from everyone. That was exceptional, that we're able to connect with everyone from different parts of the world. And thank you so much, Dr. Faisal, for this opportunity. And I really hope we can stay in touch with everyone. And I do like to stay connected through the alumni group. That would be awesome as well. Thank you and good luck to everyone. Just a little bit of information about me. I'm a registered EEG technologist, and I've been training in IONM, and I hope I can continue in this field in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Iman. And one thing again, I'm going to say that we are creating a global community. So all of you are connected, and hopefully you're going to connect with people who have already graduated and people more to come, and more people. So it will be, so you're not limited to just monitoring in your hospital or in your city. So you know people from other area. Thanks again, Iman. It was good to have you. Okay, Terry, you're back. Okay.
I don't know if this is working. Is it
Okay.
working?
Yes.
Yay. Okay, success. I'm not very good with technology, so just wanted to also say thank you very much for this course, Doctor. You would think in countries that are very developed, it would be very common, but it's not. So this was definitely a benefit to myself, who has been in the industry for a while. We do tend to do the same thing and the very basic surgeries. And that was my exposure to surgeries, always spine or maybe basic thyroid surgeries. This course has shown me the extent of our profession. And if I say definitely extend, it's an extend. Some of the surgeons always ask me, so what can you monitor? And now I'm going to think of your viewpoint. If there's a nerve, you'll find a way to monitor it. Seems like you will find a way, whether it's with a UTI catheter or with little hook electrodes. Yeah, so I want to applaud you for that. Thank you for expanding the industry and making this still an interesting job. Hopefully we will get to use all of that and yeah, keep us in IONM for very, very long. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Terry. So, and thank you for all your stimulating questions, because you've been asking questions. So the benefit I get is like everyone asks me question, and definitely I don't have the answer for everything. So I try to go and find the answer, and so it's always a learning for me. The learning never stop. So all these challenging questions over last 6 months, they were helpful for me as well. So I learned a lot.
Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
And all to the colleagues or the friends who joined in with the course, congratulations. This is when I applaud you to not make too many noises. Thank you. It was fun to meet all of you, and hopefully we'll get to see each other in the future.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the next person I have Dr. Fernando.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, thank you.
And first, I want to thank Dr. Faisal for everything. In my country, we are not used to do the MRI. Yeah. I think I learned a lot of things and new things that I want to try, and I wanted to do in my hospital. So thank you very, very much. I have learned like everything that I could, and I don't know, thank you. Thank you for everything. And I hope we can keep in touch and maybe, I don't know, do a lot of things together. Thank you, doctor, and thank you, everyone.
No, thank you. Thank you for all your infographics and nice infographics.
I try to do my best.
No, I'm good to like, we are going to keep in contact. I still have questions. I'm getting questions from group 1, group 2, because we are in the alumni. So in Slack, so we can keep in touch, and they ask me questions about if there's something, and the people are connected, so they ask questions from each other. So somebody's using Inomed or ExcelTech or Medtronic or Cadwell, any other machine. So sometimes they're question, or they want a protocol, or they want a test. So people can email and share your test. You can just upload a test and other person can down last minute. So because sometimes I'm not available and I'm traveling or have something at midnight, but other person can log in. So it helps having in the group. Okay, thank you. Okay, next person will go to Mithun. Finally, we saw you.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Hi. First of all, I thank Dr. Faisal for providing this course. And just like I am basically a surgical technician, and one doctor, his name is Dr. Zaid, and he's doing a lot of scoliosis surgery. And he wanted me to train for IONM. And he had taught me some practical things which we see on the monitors. And since being in surgical tech, I know the anatomy and physiology, but I didn't have any link with what's the anatomy and the screen which I see in IONM. What's the link? I actually didn't know that. And after completing this course, I believe I do know the link. And that was a great thing. And to my colleagues, this is not the end. We're gonna start together. Thank you, and I congratulate you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mithun, and congratulations. And I'm glad that you're going to the next level. So ultimately, it's going to help the patient. So you can work in the different patients, different surgeries, and make a connection. Make a connection.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So next one is Amjad Hayat. Few words from you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, sir, according to my time, and I think we have a good morning there. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate to all the colleagues who participate in Group 5. And this is such a great opportunity we avail, Alhamdulillah, and successfully we finally completed this amazing course. And this is a great opportunity, I would like to say, and this is a great contribution from Dr. Faisal, especially to organize and to standardize the community of IUNM intraoperative neuromonitoring globally. And I think many years ago, you can say 4 or 5 years ago, I was able to attend a workshop on IUNM. It was quite interesting. And since then, I was looking for such a detail-oriented course online and reasonably, means easy to access and easy to approach. And meanwhile, you are working daily routines and you can manage that. So it was quite interesting experience. And we really hope for the best in future, inshallah. So I think I heard what here in Saudi Arabia, I think Dr. Faisal was among the pioneers to start and standardize the IUNM in Kingdom. So it was great. So we are again looking for you, inshallah, sir. Soon we will have a meet, inshallah. And finally, again, congratulations to all my colleagues who completed Group 5, and inshallah, people are really interested. Our juniors, they are interested and they are asking for the diploma course and for the things like that. And it's a great thing, I can say only. And once again, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I'm glad we connected. Okay.
Inshallah.
And we'll stay in touch, and hopefully we are going to help more each other. So, okay, so next one is Dr. Afsha.
Hi, sir. Hi, everyone. Good morning. And first of all, congratulations to everyone who graduated, even is a diploma, is a postgraduate fellowship, whatever. And I would like to say that it's an honor for me to be a part of this and being under the mentorship of Dr. Faisal Jahangiri, because IONM was something which I never did it before. And for me, being a doctor and never doing it was something, it was very hard for me to grasp it. But Dr. Faisal Jahangiri course outline and the way he taught us really helped me to be successful. And I'm really thankful for it. And looking forward for everyone to get connected and stay connected. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for, you have a new journey in neuromonitoring, so it was difficult.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Let's explore.
Okay, I have Dr. Ahmed Al-Saka.
Good evening, Dr. Faisal. First of all, I'd like to thank you so much because your effort, you do more than for us. The course is great, very helpful. The material is so smart and easy. Actually, it was a great course. I will recommend it for more. And one of the colleagues is Group 6, I think, Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim Khalil, one of persons that I recommend him. Actually, there is no words. All the colleagues said more than I can say, but I need to thank you so much. I get a lot of benefit from this course, and I hope to work with you one of the times, even as a postdoctoral internship in Dallas with you. I think I will proceed as an operative more and more. I'm preparing USMLE, step 1 and 2, so taking fellowship. there is no words more than I say, but thank you so much. Thank you, definitely.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Alsaka. So thank you for all your work with your busy schedule. Okay, so the next one is the only person I was able to privileged to work with in a case, Ume Farwa. So I was visiting and we did a surgery together.
Hello, sir. Hello to everyone. Sir, thank you so much. And thanks to everyone, thanks to my all course fellows. I learned a lot from your infographics. Although my infographics are only in black and white, but I really enjoyed all colorful infographics with a lot of information. Sir, I take it as great opportunity, and it is great opportunity for me. I learn a lot, and I try to get benefit from it. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the next person I have is Sajjad Ali. I don't know if you want to say something. Oh, you are muted. Your sound is muted. So, okay, that's.
Is it okay now?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you, sir, Dr. Faisal Jangiri. It was a nice journey. We learned a lot from this special course for neurointraoperative monitorings, and it was a great opportunity to learn from you in this all. And hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back. So it was disconnected. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So it was a great opportunity to learn from you and the other guys. It was an amazing course discussion. So hope that it will create more opportunities for us, and we will be connected. Sorry, disconnect or.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for participating. Okay, next person I'll go to is Hania.
Hello to everyone.
Yeah,
Can you see and hear me?
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
Thank you, dear Faisal, Dr. Faisal. I've always be thankful for your real support, and you're always being there to answer my questions. I'm really happy for this graduation. And as dear Terry said, it was a real extension in our profession. Actually, I'm thankful for your commitment to engage us as a students. And I really found your openness to learning alongside the students. It was really refreshing and encouraging for me. In this course, as I got it, you brought real examples for us to the discussion. And I think this format was really efficient and user-friendly. I like the Slack. And I think it was exceptionally well done, as it proved it, that it can be I like the assignments you asked us to do. They were wherever I could discover that whether I truly understood the material or not. Besides doing neuromonitoring technically, I really like to do research and use the data I got during my cases. And I would be happy if there is anyone who can do research with me, and we can use the data of our cases. And I would be really happy if I can have you as my support beside me. And here you have my multitude thanks. And I wish you the best in your life, inshallah. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Hania. Thank you. Just again, today is the date about yourself. So I want to hear more about yourself. How do you think that? Don't talk about me. So for everyone. So I'm more interested in like, okay, how it changed you and how you're going to help, and what is going to help you, or what have it changed you. So thank you again, but just keep me in a dot, just on the low level.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Next one I have is Saniha. Saniha from Dallas.
Hello, everyone. I'm joining from Dallas, as Dr. Jahangiri said. I actually had the opportunity to meet Dr. Faisal in my master's journey. I had taken 2 classes with him, and then I interned with him, and that's when I first found out about this course. This is actually my second time doing the course. The first round, I wasn't able to actually do the assignments, and he was very helpful, and he encouraged me to try again. And I really have to thank him for that, because I didn't see myself here until I actually, was, I guess, pushed into it. But yes, again, thank you for that. Now, I guess talking about the course, it was very well structured, the course units, and definitely very informative. The way it went, I think, from basics to more complex topics, it was very helpful. And I did begin my very first job in June of this summer. I'm sorry, 2022. And it went very hand in hand with the course, so it was super helpful. And like I think it was Farwa, I think she mentioned how the infographics were very helpful. I actually had my own cheat sheets, so I printed the infographics from most of you. So thank you so much. They were very helpful during my journey, and I wouldn't be where I am today in my journey with IONM if it wasn't for all of you and for Dr. Faisal. So thank you, and alhamdulillah, obviously. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Saniha. Thank you. I'm glad to do. Okay, so next person is Anwara. Can you hear me, Anwara? No. You're muted, so I don't know if you can hear me. She's in Dallas, but she was attending the course from Bangladesh, so might be.
Good morning, Professor.
Yes, good. How are you? Are you back or you're still there?
No, I just had my wedding ceremony yesterday.
Wow, congratulations. Oh, congratulations. Nobody knew that. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't do yesterday, so.
Yes, and I just checked my message yesterday and I saw, oh my God, today I have my graduation ceremony and I would like to attend. Anyway, thanks. a lot to you. Thank you for helping me in this course. And I learned a lot from this course. And also I had class with you and I had great opportunities to get all the essays done, and also writing the book with you is very helpful for me and great experience. Thank you.
Thank you. So Anwar also was my student, and she took my courses and doing internship right now. And she published book chapter in my new book just came. I don't know if you have seen that. So thank you. And that's a congratulations. Okay, I'm missing something. Ayaz, Muhammad Ayaz. So.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Faisal, for all, and congratulations to everyone. Finally, we graduated the diploma course in IONM. It was difficult for me from the start, but because it was new field and new journey for me, and I learned a lot of things from the infographic, from the eGeneral, and eGeneral was a little bit boring, but it was amazing that we learned a lot of things from the eGeneral also. And once again, thank you so much for your cooperation, and your have been every time available. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you for all your work and successfully completing the course. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I have 3 names, but I don't know. George. So your name is different, so I don't know who's online. Maybe I'm missing. Am I missing somebody? Did I? Megan, can you speak again or no? I think she's in the operating room. She said she will be listening, so she attended almost all the Zoom meeting with Terry, but today she's okay. So I have George and Liliana, but I don't know. Okay, so if everyone is done, thank you for everyone for your kind words and all your effort. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to send your certificate via, you're going to get the certificate via Slack and email, and within next 30 days, hopefully 30 to 45 days, you're going to get your transcripts as well. I'm going to submit the continuing education hours for ASSET, and if you are ASSET member, you will get your new transcript. They take like few weeks to few months for processing that, but it will show the total course is 150 CEUs, and 65 of them are approved by ASSET, which is more than enough. So if you want to take the CNIM exam, you need 30 or 35 hours, so they're more than that. And if you already have the CNIM exam, you will need only 50 hours every 5 years. So these certification will help you taking the CNIM exam and for recertification of the CNIM exam.
Okay. Dr. Faisal, can I ask a question?
Yes, sure.
But way 3 in the CNIM exam asked about 150 cases of IOM cases. These cases should I do it by myself or even observership for these cases?
So officially you should be the primary person in the room. So if you are doing the observership, then you should be doing the setup and running the computer. So if you do the cases with somebody, just make sure that they are letting you do the work. So you become the primary. So what happens is the people, because all the cases you are doing, you are not trained, but if you are doing with somebody, the other person is supervisor and you are the trainee or you are the primary person.
Yeah.
So if you
even after taking a letter of recommendation from my supervisor, that I was trained in the theater of operation and I'm capable of doing all settings for different modalities.
So because you have to make a list of all the cases you have done, so one by one, so every case you attend, just write down the name, what modality. So there's a form on so you send me email, I'll send you the link. There's a form on ABRAT website, and just follow that form, Excel form, keep completing the form, your name, the name of the surgeon, and the surgery and the modalities you use and the date. So once you have 150, so you should put your name as a primary and the second person as a supervisor. Or if once you are alone, then you are primary. And I think you cannot do more than 2 cases a day. So there's a limit of 2 days, because in some hospitals they are doing 10 monitoring patients. So some people, one person can go into one room and other room for 10 minutes and 10 minutes and 10 minutes, and you have 10 cases in one day. And in 15 days, you have 150 surgeries. So in order to discourage that, so they want to have 1 or 2 cases per day. So you cannot put more than 2 cases.
Okay, I can take I can take a observership for 5 months. If 2 cases per day, I think I can exceed 150 cases.
Yes. So within 5-6, most people can do that within 6 months. Yeah.
I have another question.
Yes.
It's about the same topic. I'm also about to complete the 150 cases within the next 2 weeks. And I'm wondering about your prep course for the CNAM. I'm just curious, the questions there, are they similar to what we were covering in the course we took now, like with you, the diploma?
Yes, they are similar, because but if you had if you have taken the diploma freshly, so probably you don't need the CNAM prep course.
Okay.
So because we covered almost everything.
Okay.
The CNAM prep course through the NeuroCare is very focused on CNAM, and it doesn't go into much detail about any other cortical mapping or other stuff which is not covered by the exam. So it covers the outline, everything, but those outlines you can download from ABRAT website, so you don't have to take that course. So if you don't take the CNAM right now with the next 6 months, and if you take more than 1 year or something, then probably you will have to take that course. That will be helpful. But right now this course is enough. Just follow everything. Make sure you download the ABRAT guideline or CNAM exam, and on that guideline it will tell you what are the outlines, and then start studying on the outline and from the material we have covered during the course.
Okay, thank you very much.
I have a question. So
sorry, yes, before on my website, so I think it's like a very short fee. There are quizzes for CNAM exam, so if you want to practice the quizzes exam, so you can go to my website and buy that quiz. So it's a 250 mock exam, but those are all real exam in the past.
Yeah, I was about to because I was looking at your website too. I was about to ask that. So thank you for that.
Okay. Yes. So right now I have 1 or 2, but I can add more if somebody is interested. So
Dr. Faisal, these exams are different questions than what we covered in this course, correct?
On the quiz, online quiz?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So there's the topics are the same, but the different material, because it goes to HIPAA compliance and everything. And then you have, it's a time, because the one thing you need to practice is taking the exam and also time yourself, because they have 250 questions, 240 minutes. So that practice is more stressful. because all these questions we have here was 30 minutes or 1 hour, and they were open book, and you have more time to do that. But if you take the same question in the stress where you have 50 seconds for each question, and many people, they answer wrong, not because they don't know, because they are in hurry. So you miss the wrong, you pick up you read the question and you pick the wrong answer because you're in hurry. So practicing. So anytime you do the test, so on Abred website, they also have exam. Yeah. So you can buy that. So I think it's like $59 for 1 month. So you can take as many exams as many times. And I think it's like, there's a one for 3 months too. But since last year, 2022, they changed the exam format. So it's much difficult than it was in 2021. It's more clinical, it's more interpretation. So they don't have too much of the basic information right now. So it's better to look at the data as much as possible, look at the changes on the sensory and ABR and VEP and mapping, all of those, and EMG firing and type of EMG, type of EEG changes. Look at the CT scan and MRIs. So also MRI and CT images, and which are different diseases. So more clinical interpretation. So the exam questions are more dependent, but people are passing. So if you are focused, I always say that if you study too many books, you'll definitely fail, guaranteed. So don't study too many books, just study very focused. Pick up 1 or 2 good books, maximum 2, and read 1 or 2 books and read the guidelines. Download the guidelines from ACNS website, because all the questions come from ACNS guidelines, guideline 9 and 11. Guideline 9 and 11 are about SSCP, VEP, EMG, and then for EEG, I think it's guideline 6. So those are the 2-3 guidelines that you need to do. And for ASNM website, download the position statement. So their position statement on EMG, EEG, SSCP, MEP. We just published. I'm the co-author on TCD, because there are only 2 or 3 questions on TCD. And then there's the International Society of Neuromonitoring, ISIN. They published the guideline on SSCP. So those are the guidelines, just because those numbers come. If they ask for a number, sweep, stimulation rate, pulse rate, filters, those are from the ACNS and these guidelines. So you should know these guidelines. So you can make your own notes. And most of the everything we cover in this course was based on those guidelines. So not what I think. So I try to stay with the guidelines, but within the monitor for exam purpose. But for monitoring part, I always encourage people to think out of the box and make some changes. But you should better have a reason to make a change, and you should know why you're doing the change.
Dr. Faisal, do you cover the data analysis where we can look at the waveforms and compare? And I know that they have that section on those questions on the CNAM. And for me, I'm used to Cadwell equipments, and I'm worried, like, will they have,
Yeah, sometimes they have a picture from 1977 or 1973. So nobody knows that machine. So those machines are in libraries and museums, but so sometimes it's so it could be data from any machine. But as long as you know the peaks and markers and everything, I think you should be fine. So but looking at the data is very important. So if you have a change in your case, I always recommend to save the pictures on your computer, delete the patient name, and make your own folders. Every time you have it, even you don't have a change, you have a good data, always you should have a library of your all SSCPs, median, ulnar, tibial, EMG. If you see firing, take a picture, make a library, keep saving. Just take the patient name out, make a library. You have a folder on your computer, one for SSCP, then median, ulnar, tibial, EMG, firing, triggered EMG, cranial nerve EMG, peripheral nerve EMG, peripheral nerve EMG, ABR. Make a folder and take a picture. And then when you have like over the years, so you do 100 cases, you will have more than 500 pictures very easily, because you're doing different testing. And the CZA change, every time you see any CZA change, take a picture, name it, and after the surgery, save on your folders. You see positioning change, and they are like 50 to 100 questions. They are repeat every time. So if you know those questions, so I have like 650 questions in my book too. So those are very helpful for most people, they say. And there's a QA flashcard is on asset website, so there are 250 questions also. That's also like question, where is the watershed area for this? Is a very typical question on CNN. In the brain, the watershed area is between middle cerebral artery and anterior cerebral artery. Where is the watershed area in the spinal cord? Is between T4 and T11. So they give you what is the current JC leakage maximum? 100 microampere. We covered that. So what is the maximum leakage from the patient to the machine? Is 220 microampere. What is the maximum leakage from the machine to the patient? Is 10 microamperes. So those are the three numbers. So just write it down and don't forget those. So stimulation parameter, what should be the sweep, rep rate, filter setting, high cut, low cut. So those are from the guidelines. Just write down and keep them. What is the size of the probe for transcranial Doppler? Same question every year. It's 2 megahertz. You have 1 megahertz and 2 megahertz, but 2 megahertz is the most common one. What is the difference between flash pattern VEP and pattern reversal and flash VEP, FVEP? So why we cannot do that? So in OR, we cannot do pattern because patient has to focus. So we do goggles, we do flash VEP. So if you're taking the CNM exam, just I'll add you to the Slack alumni group. So just ask question, and maybe other people who have taken CNM may help you. Who have because on the Slack there are people who have just took like 6 months ago or 3 months ago. So in the previous group, so we have like multiple students. And I don't know if you've seen their post on LinkedIn. They posted, so they just passed like many students that passed CNM in the last 1 or 2 years. So they can help you too if they're in the same group.
I actually heard from the previous group that Dr. Faisal's final exam is harder than the actual CNM. So I think we should all be good, inshallah.
Yeah, the CMM prep course I have on NeuroCare, so it has 2 exams. It has 250 question exams. So one is before you start the course, and after 8 weeks you have the final exam. So you get 2 different tests, 500 questions. But time yourself. For when you're preparing for any exam, time yourself and don't take so okay, these are 30 questions, so have 25 minutes. You have 100 questions, have 80 minutes. That's how you're going to practice. So and then check the answer and always look for the wrong answer, why the wrong is wrong. That's the main thing I always focus. Don't remember only the correct answer, always look for why the wrong is wrong, because the question may be about the wrong answer. It's the same question, but they're worded differently. Like if you have which one of the following is not an obligate peak. So you have N20, P14, N45, P37. So which one is not obligate peak? And this next time it will, which one of the following is obligate peak? So they give you 3 non-obligate and 1 obligate peak.
How long do we have access, Dr. Faisal, for the material?
So you have access for 60 days for next 2 months. And then if somebody wants to access, because I have limited licenses for people who I can take, but there's a so you can have, I think it's like it's $10 per month. So if you want to keep access, or it's like $100 per year, so you can sign up for that. So
this is the Slack, but I'm asking about the other platform.
Yes, Slack is going to close within 30 to 60 days, 30 days mostly. But the course, you have access for 60 days, all the material, all the videos, lectures, course, exams. So you have access for 60 days. And after 60 days, anyone want to do that, you can sign up for the yearly plan or monthly plan, and you can do that. Okay. So we will go. So I'm just going to announce the winners, the $1 million winners. So it's going to start with the diploma certificate, and we have very good success rate this year. So we have 18 graduates out of 20, so which is very good. So more than 90% passing rate. Okay, the first person we have, I'm going to present. So fortunately, we are doing a virtual. So Otherwise, all of you have to travel to Dallas and buy the air ticket and hotel and everything. So think of this as a blessing having a virtual ceremony. So Angela, congratulations. And so you're going to get your, so everyone will have your certificate number. And so that's a reference number. So just make sure. So so you can print them and frame them. But this will, all of the certificate are going to be sent electronically. So I'm just going alphabetically. The second person for the diploma ceremony is Anwara Khan, and congratulations Anwara for completing your course successfully. The third person we have Ayaz. Congratulations Ayaz, and Iman Anani. Congratulations for your works. I know it was difficult for everything, but finally it's done. So, and hopefully everyone is going to keep track of what they have learned and don't forget them. So the next person we have John Hendrik Ackerman. He is not with us. He has another commitment, so he was not able to do that. But congratulations, John, and good luck. So we had Jenna Robinson, and congratulations. Did an amazing job. We have Megan McLahatton, and you are now official diplomats, so number 58. So I don't know if you are still in the OR. So you're still in the OR working on the weekend. So she's on call, but congratulations. And I'm going to send you your certificate very soon. Thank you. Next one is Mehreen Bano. Mehreen Bano was moving too fast, sorry. Congratulations for completing the course. Next person is Mithan Mani. Mithan, thank you for participating today, and congratulations for completing the course. Muhammad Amjad Hayat. So that's congratulations again, Amjad, and for completing your course completely, doing all the work, and good luck with your future neuromonitoring career. Nicole Davenport, she is not, she is unable to attend today, and she's another one of my student and intern in Dallas, and congratulations. Sajjad Ali, thank you again for attending today and for all the work, and congratulations and good luck to you. Yeah, Saniha, finally, congratulations, you have graduated, and hopefully this will be a very good help for you career and neuromonitoring and future plans.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saniha. Okay, Shruti Ravi Kumar, she is not here today, but again, congratulations and good luck. Sudair Ahmed, again, congratulations on completing your certificate and your program and the course, and very happy that you're part of the team today. Hania Murtazawi, congratulations again for completing your course, and good luck with, hopefully you will find a good career in neuromonitoring. Terry Shurgan, Terry, thank you again. Congratulations, and hopefully this is just the beginning and not the end. Ume Farwa, again, thank you and congratulations. So,
Thank you, sir.
So I know it was tough, so hopefully your hospital will get benefit of all the work you have done. So we have 18 people, and just want to congratulate and a big clap and for everyone. And hopefully we'll stay in touch. So I'm going to the next part, which is our group of fellows. They were part of the team and group 5, and they did a great job and a lot of good participation. So the first person I have is Dr. Afsha Mumtaz, and congratulations, Dr. Afsha, and for completing the course and for all your questions and participating in your Zoom meetings, and good luck with your next career move.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Dr. Ahmed Al-Saka, thank you. And
Thank you so much, sir.
congratulations. I know your time was always off, so you were very, very late for all these meetings, but you participated very well and did, I mean, very good job. Thank you again. Congratulations. I'm happy about that. Dr. Naveed Sheikh, so he is not with us today, but congratulations. Okay, Dr. I don't want to mess up the name, but Dr. Gabriel Fernando, again, congratulations for completing and all your questions and participation. And I'm hoping that this will be a very good help for your work in your hospital. Congratulations and getting your fellow status. Dr. Sivan Ali, congratulations if you are still with us.
Thank you, Dr. Faisal.
You're still here, okay.
It was very, very nice time.
Thank you. Congratulations. And the last one we had Dr. Viola Maharani. And congratulations. So she is not able to join us from Indonesia, but congratulations. And she also participated very well and has a lot of contribution in all the exhibition. So these are all the list of our final class of 2022 Group 5 graduates. And thank you, everyone. And just be happy about yourself, proud of yourself. So you've done, like, many people, like, it's a big list of people, like people join and they commit and even they pay and then they cannot even participate because it's a commitment. Is the way the course is designed is just like you just keep moving, so you don't want to accumulate, because once you accumulate it's too much to work. But if you do every week, so it's a small work every day, but again taking the time off 1 hour or half an hour or 2 hours and focusing on creating a nice infographic. And those infographics were amazing. So I was very, very impressed. Like getting every week was better than the last week. It was getting better, more complicated, more interesting. And everyone is an artist now. So it's like the way I see everyone like moving from unit 1 to unit 20, it's like, okay, I think you should make a slideshow for yourself. Like, how do you change yourself? So you should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, sir. So I would like to add one thing. By learning this Canva and infographics, I got one social media campaign from Nanos, and I was a complete, after doing this, I got an opportunity doing it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So, and thank you, everyone. So I have, for everyone who submitted the testimonials, so those are from other group 1 and group 2. And I have from most of you, and I'm going to, and thank you for sending your pictures and your testimonial. I'm going to keep adding them and posting them on my website and on my social media. And so I couldn't put everyone here, so just a few of them. And thank everyone who has done that. And if you have not done, please.
Dr.
Yeah.
Professor, we can find it on Global Innovation site.
Sorry?
For everyone. Okay, where can I find my testimonial?
Oh, your testimonial. So I'm adding, like, every week I do one ad. So I'm going to add once I add, you will be able to see, you'll get the email that your post is posted. So hopefully next week I'll post your testimonial and your picture.
Okay, thank you.
It's not posted, so I'm not posting all of them together. I'm just posting one at a time. So yeah, I'm sorry for the delay, but it's just intentionally. So just posting one at a time to just stay in that social media. Okay, so thank you everyone for attending the ceremony, and I'm very, very happy about that, and I'm looking forward to stay in touch with all of you. And feel free to ask any question you have in the future. And I have the link you have for YouTube, you can watch them if you want to watch somebody, but after that. But anyway, so a big thank you for everyone, and I'm very, very happy that I was able to, beside the course, I was able to introduce myself to you and have a connection with you, everyone. And I'm going to stay in touch with everyone. So, and part of our big network.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Have a good weekend and a good start.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.